In parts of Lancashire, a revolution's taking place. Not industrial or cotton, but with food.
This is not about parched peas or butter pie in Preston or a good chippy on Blackpool seafront, as good as they are. This is about small artisan producers in the Forest of Bowland and Morecambe Bay producing top quality food.
And people are starting to notice.
I'm sort of putting up the billboard saying, come to Lancashire. It's an incredible place for food and drink.
Like many, Katie Wilson was furloughed during COVID and had the idea of showcasing food producers on local tours.
A lot of bigger businesses have been quite cautious about how they were going to deal with the pandemic. But little independents, it was their family business, so they had to move forward. And I found people that were opening farm shops, people that were expanding their gin distilleries and building for the future. And it was that sense of bravery, really, that really impressed me, and their passion for their produce.
This one's lion's mane.
People like Paul. His lockdown hobby of growing rare mushrooms has now become his livelihood, with top Michelin-starred chefs now wanting his produce and expertise.
They get really excited, so we'll harvest it and we'll try and get it to them within a day, and they're loving it. We take a lot of care and attention. The quality is it's top quality, so the good chefs want it, really. I want to share my passion with everyone.
And other producers made changes to their businesses to survive, like this dairy farmer who built a gin barn.
Every gin that we make, number one, is completely natural, derived and distilled here, either using botanicals from the farm, all the fruits are from the farm, all very locally sourced.
People want to know where the food comes from, who makes it, you know, where the raw products come from. They do want to know, they are interested now.
I think having the farming connections that we do, if we have a poor yield of fruit one year, we can go to a neighbouring farm and get those. And I think it's really key that our food and drink is what we say it is, so there's that full transparency here with our gins. COVID came and really shook us for the right way. It made us more customer facing, it made us go and do markets, and actually that is the best thing that could have happened.
Graham Kirkham set up a shop during COVID as the restaurants were closed and he couldn't sell his cheese. But he found people wanted to buy local and to know more about where their food came from.
It was incredible. People started to come, but not only did people start to come, but other food producers saw that we were doing, and then they started picking the phone up and saying, Graham, you know, can you help us out? We've seen what you're doing. It's amazing the people, where they come from, because what we've done, we've put a point of place for them to come to. We can source these, you know, amazing products. So I know the honesty and the integrity behind these products. And when you let somebody try it, or they buy it and take it when they come back and say, oh, that was amazing last week.
Many of the changes made during lockdown has helped to grow the area as a food destination.
There is an enormous sense of collaboration and fairness in Lancashire, and people love helping each other, particularly the rural community.
Steve Saul, BBC North West Tonight.